Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Nuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a star. So for this one, I've used my 3mm of the hook. 3mm of the hook, and I've used my 100% cotton yarn. So let's begin. So now for this one, just make a magic circle here. So just have your yarn around your fingers like this, make an X here and put the other strand of yarn at the back like this. Now have your hook, insert your hook in this way, grab your yarn and turn your yarn in this way, and that's it. This is your magic circle. Chain up one. Now this chain one I've made only to secure this magic circle. I'm not gonna count this magic this chain one, so don't worry about this one. And that's it. It's gonna look like this. Now here, lose your stitch this way like this. Now yarn over and insert your hook into this magic circle like this and grab your yarn. Remember to make enough space here, as we're going to make our puff stitch, and for that you're going to need this space here. So loosen up your this first stitch, the first strand of your yarn. Now again yarn over and insert your hook into your magic circle, grab your yarn, yarn over for one more time, insert your hook into your magic circle, grab your yarn, and you have done this for 3 times, and we're going to do it for 5 times. So for the 4th time, yarn over and insert your hook into your magic circle, grab your yarn, and for the last time, 5th time, yarn over and insert your hook into your magic circle and grab your yarn. Now here you're going to have 11 loops on your hook. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11. So 11 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull your yarn through all 11 loops here like this. Now chain up 2 here, 1 and 2, yarn over and insert your hook into your magic circle, grab your yarn, yarn over, insert your hook into your magic circle, grab your yarn, and do it for 5 times. So I have done 2 times here, 3 4 and 5. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops here like this. Chain up 2 again, 1 and 2, yarn over and insert your hook into your magic circle, and we're gonna have our 6 puff stitches here. So this is the first puff, this is second puff, and I'm going to do my 3rd puff. So it's 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops. Chain up 2, 1 and 2, yarn over and do another puff stitch. So it's 1 2 3 4 and 5, yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops and do 6 puff stitches here. So it's 1 2 3 4, and I'm going to do another 2 puff stitches and plus chain 2, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. Okay, so I have done my 6 puff stitches here. I'm going to chain up 2 for the very last time, 1 and 2, and I'm going to insert my hook into my first stitch here. We'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here. Pull your loose end a little bit tight. Here. Now insert your hook into your next chain. That is your next chain. Grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. Now again, insert your hook into this second chain, and you're going to end up here in between these 2 puffs. So just insert your hook into your middle portion, this one, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here like this, and you're gonna be here in between these two puffs. Now here, pull your yarn a little bit like this, yarn over, insert your hook and grab your yarn, and we're gonna make another puff stitch here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over and pull your yarn through all your 5 loops like this. Now chain up 6 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yarn over and insert your hook into that same space where you have made your first puff stitch. So insert your hook into that same space, grab your yarn, yarn over and do your another puff stitch. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops like this. It will look like this. Now chain 1 and leave this puff stitch from the previous round and insert your hook directly into this space between these two puffs here. Yarn over and we're gonna make another puff stitch here. So yarn over, insert your hook and grab your yarn, and that's your first yarn over, and this is another second, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops. Chain up 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over and insert your hook into that same space. Grab your yarn. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops like this. Chain 1 and here we're going to skip this puff stitch and we're going to insert our hook directly into this space between these two puffs, and we are going to repeat our pattern. So make your puff stitch, then chain 6, then make another puff stitch and then chain 1. Then again insert your hook into that next space of chain 2, do your another puff stitch, chain 6 and do your another puff stitch and then chain 1 and skip the next puff stitch, yarn over and do another puff stitch here into this chain 2 space. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops. Chain up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and do another puff stitch into that same space. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over and pull your yarn through all your loops like this and then chain 1 and keep on repeating this pattern. I'm gonna meet you at the end here. Okay, so this is my last puff stitch from my round number 2, and I haven't closed this puff stitch by chaining up 1 here. At the end, I'm going to insert my hook into this, my first stitch from my round number 2. I'm going to insert my hook into that first stitch. We'll grab my yarn. We'll make a slip stitch here. And we'll pull my yarn a little bit tight like this, and it looks like this. Now, here, we're going to insert our hook into this chain 6 space, this space. So here we have inserted our hook into this first stitch and we have made our slip stitch here. Now insert your hook directly into this space here, grab your yarn and make 2 single crochets. So yarn over and pull your yarn, and that's our first single crochet, and this is our second single crochet. So 2 single crochets here. Now yarn over and make 1/2 double crochet. So pull your yarn, you're gonna have 3 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through all 3 loops. So it's 1/2 double crochet, 2 single crochets and 1/2 double crochet. Now yarn over, insert your hook into this space, grab your yarn, and we're gonna make here a double crochet. So yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. So 2 single crochets, 1/2 double crochet and 1 double crochet. Now chain 1, yarn over and do another double crochet here into that same space. So that's 1 double crochet, and here we're going to do another 1/2 double crochet. So that's our 1/2 double crochet, and we're going to do another 2 single crochets into that same space. So do 1 and 2. Now we're going to skip this puff stitch from the previous round. We are not going to work on it. We're going to insert our hook after that. So remember, we have chained up 1 here. So insert your hook into that chain 1 space, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here like this. And we are going to repeat our pattern. So here into this chain 6 space, do your 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, 1/2 double crochet. So that's 1 and 1 double crochet. Like this, chain 1, another time 1 double crochet, 1/2 double crochet and 1 single crochet. Again, we're going to skip this puff stitch from the previous round, and we're going to insert here our hook into this chain 1 space, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch. And keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. And that's it. I've done my last single crochet here, and here I'm going to insert my hook into this next stitch, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here and pull your yarn like this, and that's it. Your star is ready. Now cut your yarn and put your loose ends in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is, and I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.